My first night alone. I visited motel after rundown motel and tried not to notice the way the lights were never bright enough or how the desk clerk seemed to know what was happening. Poor white girl with eyes red from crying, a duffel bag full of whatever was at hand, anything to comfort her for the long week ahead. I tried not to notice the missing panels and smell of mildew in my temporary home or the sounds of people outside my door. They sounded so sinister, my first night alone. I tried to be brave, even though I saw a world full of abandoned alleyways and knew I was no longer safe. I suspected I wouldn't feel safe again for a long time, and even when I was sitting comfortably at a restaurant surrounded by the smell of garlic and good conversation, I saw the darkness closing in, felt the sweaty chill of what have I done. As I entered my room, I waited for the man behind the curtain to stumble out like a drunkard, grab me, and steal my dreams. But there was only emptiness, my first night alone. It was hard not to call my estranged lover. I stared at my phone like a junkie, thinking, what harm could hello do? But there were angry, bitter things on the tip of my tongue I dared not let loose. I believed that through my model wife's silence I could magically turn a heart that took a lifetime to turn into a sad, graying lump. My half-crazed mind whitewashed much of that night, so we might have talked, but if we did, it wasn't like the movies. I was still in that accursed room when the morning came. I hungered for his love, my first night alone. I couldn't handle the loneliness, so my best friend offered to stay. We talked late into the night about a broken heart, a man who did not care, and where to go from here. I was naive and thought he might come for me, prayed he would swoop in like the knight-errant he wasn't and take me back to his bed and familiar surroundings. But as the hours wore on, my hopes grew tissue thin. And after what seemed like a lifetime of breathing into my pillow, spooked at every noise, I knew nothing until morning, at the end of that night alone. Thank you for listening. Be sure to like, follow, and share the Sunshine the Poet Facebook page, and if so inclined, please consider donating through PayPal at McNeely Comedy. Link in the description. Thank you so much.